So now the explanation for the floating card. Once again, if you have not seen all the previous videos, I invite you to do so because I explain how to connect the thread to the card so you get to understand how the invisible thread works. Perhaps you are just going straight to this trick, but in order to learn this trick, you have to see all the thread chapter, introduction to the thread, and also how to connect, how to unthread the thread, how to connect the thread to the card. So now, for explanation purposes, in all the tricks, as you see, there is this white thick thread that is not your invisible thread, but it will show you where the invisible thread will be located, behind my ear and to the center of the card. Now we did already the moving card, right? This way, and also this way. We also did the obedient card, where a card is very obedient and goes from here to one more time here, right? And now this is the explanation of the floating card, first version, because you will get a second version. So what you do is actually you grab the card and you place it on the table, for example, and you're gonna use your index and middle finger. You can also use your middle and ring finger, depending on you. I prefer to do it with my index and finger, and I come close to the card. Remember, if I move the thread by mistake, this can happen. And this is not good because the card will be moving with no reason, okay? So you have to be very careful when you do this. You put your hand on top of the card, right? Now you can raise your hand, and this will generate an L shape, okay? So straight to my hand and to my ear, okay? If I just don't do it correctly and I pull before time, this can happen. And this is also not good because, again, the card is moving with no reason, okay? So I place my hand. If you want to be just 100% secure, secure the card and just go this way. Make sure that you generate this L shape because you're gonna use the pulley move, right? Like a pulley, all right? So now you have to make sure that it's tense, okay? Perfect. Now, I'm ready to do it. Now I am looking to the card, so nobody's looking at my head. And when I look at the card, right, I will pull my head backwards, and this is going to happen. And the card will jump to my card. Of course, I'm using a very thick cotton thread here in order to explain you. So this will, of course, be very, very slow and go to my hand. But with the invisible thread, as you see in the effect, it goes way much faster. I do one more time, put the index and middle, that thread be in between the index and middle finger, raise and generate the L shape, and now the card will jump. This is to my hand. This is the first floating card number one.